forever. Obviously, these ones are Typhon and Red Blue. I think we have some colors coming behind these as well. If you're not familiar, on the inside, that is the inside. They're fully Velcro lined. Both panels are full-length pockets, loops for chem lights on the inside, or whatever you want to stick in there. We have all of this other stuff that I name off every single night. If you're new here and you would like to see what this is, or you want to discuss a piece of gear, we will come back and talk about that. Otherwise, if you're here every night, you already know what's here. The colors change, the product changes, but we do chest rigs and backpacks and EDC gear and all kinds of stuff. We just did a bunch of black single point bungees today. We've got OD, I've got Coyote back there. We have 2-point slings, we've got convertibles, tool aprons, grocery bags, butt packs, hydro carriers, tool bags, which make awesome range bags, large tool bags, which make even awesomer range bags, all kinds of mesh pockets. Everything we make is for the most part Velcro lined. You can put these in. They're actually pretty difficult to pull out intentionally. They don't ever come out accidentally. We did some large woodland mesh pockets. I've got ATAX IX toiletry bags. We did black XL fupas. There's actually a bunch of those. These are the free plaid line Christmas bags. Those are still going out the door. We've got a bunch of the free half-pack promo bags. If you got in on one of those orders, Christmas cocks. There's another 50 of those. Every one of those will go out the door tomorrow with an order. We just did some purple toiletry bags. Here, what do you have for clothes bags of the size duffel bag I need for just solid color if possible? What size you want here? The medium's the the one I use the most. And I have all of these. For solid color though, I've got a red one. I've got Coyote. I don't have. There's some black ones. Black. These to hold 10 to 15 IV kits. Oh, that'll do that all day long, man. I bet the small one would do it. Great live this afternoon. Gave me a kick I need. Good, Aurora. Good. Philippe, what up? Kiwi, what's up? Kevin, Mr. Landfill, Chase, I saw your kid choking motherfuckers out. Just the man I was looking for. Prepared Citizen, what's up? Pierre, you coming down tomorrow? We're recording. Eagle, what's up? Jesse's Workshop, AJ, what's up? McClanahan, not to be confused with McCallahan. John, what's up? Jon. Imagine the time, how much more life he has not having to put the H in his name every time he signs or keystrokes his name. Isaac Barrett, Joseph Frazier, Warcoat, Billy Magnum, what up? Spencer Smith. Irish, what up? Toy Town, Benjamin. I'll take the red one. Pierre, I'll just send. Amanda, pull that red clothes bag while I'm thinking about it. Send it to Pierre. Put it aside. Make his ass come get it. Red medium. Yeah, it's a medium. It's great. Yeah, I'll bet it is, man. You have so much more life in you than I have. All those H's I've had to do all my life. During the Great Civil War, we will just send our communications in cursive because nobody can fucking read it anymore. I got some Woodland 308s coming. I got Woodland day packs in motion. Woodland 5.56 split fronts. I got some OD 10 columns. Pals Micros on the way. I got a bunch more FUPAs over there, OD FUPAs. We kicked out a lot of FUPAs today. What do we have over here? Orange toiletry bags. More black XL FUPAs. I've got gray standard FUPAs. We're still buckling those up. There's a grip of those. There's a lot of those still coming. Probably another 30, 40 of them. Right here. OD tool pods. black copper eggs coming, black red thread copper eggs, all this stuff. All this stuff. Any plans on making more multicam black hydration carriers? Yes. We don't have multicam black. Like, we're just kind of in limbo. They told us February. Before that, they gave us 3 other dates also. So hopefully, keep your fingers crossed, February. Just watch episode of Webster. With the little black kid. Are we allowed to say that, little black kid? I can fucking say anything I want. You pussies, I don't know about you pussies. Easy K, what up? Jarhead, what's going on, man? You got that 5-ton yet? I know you don't, because you've been here with it. Radio Made Easy, what up? Kevin. Brian Hazard. Tony from Chicago, what up? I had pizza tonight. I don't know if it was Chicago pizza. How do you know? Not yet, not yet. I saw that LMTV today. It's badass. Little melanated child. Pierre, what's up with your boys in the underground tunnels and shit? What you got going on over there? Played some music in Webster's house once in Georgia. Was Webster a real person? Flores William, holy shit, man. How are you? My man, what is up? She got a new job. I knew what was going on when you asked about it, Pierre. Next party, we can send her out to give everyone IVs. Nice. All I hear is wind. Chicago pizza comes with a side of drive-by and a stolen car. Yes, met the guy. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I had Flava Flav over once. I have one of his clocks. It's on my wall. Flava Flav! John Witherspoon has no idea who Flavor Flav is. What's up, John Witherspoon? Why were they pulling soiled mattresses? So those, there's tunnels under everywhere, right? My suspicion is those mattresses, because people were screaming like child trafficking and stuff. My suspicion is you just had some fucking homeless people living down there. Here, mobile urgent care is a thing. Yeah, it is a thing for sure. Andrew Smith, any updates on Day of the Dead 23 tool bags? Yeah, there's 4 versions. Your order came with something else. Give me something to work with here, buddy. Something more. I have a lot of Day of the Dead tool bags. What was the item on your order? Watched you and Bear earlier. I'm going to order some coffee and hoping to buy a chest rig from you guys. Well, Craig, I can show you chest rigs. And whenever you're ready, we can have as much chest rig conversation as you like. The coffee, I was a customer of Nicole's before I ever did any business with Nicole. We had her private label 2 120-pound runs for us, for my company. And then we partnered up on the SRF deal. We used to just throw parties, and we'd have about 1,000 people, pretty unorganized, loud music, machine guns, fireworks, big giant bonfires that would melt your clothes off and kind of shit. And then during COVID, we had a little party, get together, kind of quiet, unannounced, and about 200 people showed up. And I said, look, guys, I feel bad. I don't have any music. There's no rock bands. We don't have food trucks. And they're like, we don't care. We just want to see the rabbits. We just want to see the water catchment. We want to see the pond. So I ran around for 2 days just giving tours of the property. And I said, man, I'm fucking exhausted. Nicole was here. She came out and brought coffee. And she goes, do you really seem hungry for this? There really seems like there's something to this. And I said, yeah, maybe we should do something here. And she said, how involved do you want to be? And I said, well, I want you to do all the work and I'm going to take all the credit. And then we launched SRF. We will have our 7th event here in April. Connected a micro rig and a mini pack. There's not a good way to do it. What we would need to do is incorporate the micro rig onto the shoulder pads of the mini pack is the way to do that. And use the shoulder pads from that. Worked for an old man who was a heavy equipment operator in New York City for decades. He was telling me once, New York City is a honeycomb, honeycombed with it is, man. What I saw was like prohibitions, what I thought when I saw it. Made a couple SOE related YouTube videos today. Chris Hall, buddy, send me a link to him. Send me a link. Let me check him out.
He has plenty of gear to do that with.
Chris Hall has plenty of gear.
He came in here and picked up a lot of it.
Chris Hall came in here?
Pretty sure.
Chris Hall, you been in here?
Pretty sure.
Are the sling bag and mini pack about the same size? Same footprint. The mini pack has twice the depth. The mini pack has a way more use. If you want something even skinnier, lower profile than the mini pack, the sling bag. I have 50 pieces on order though. Somebody placed a $12,000 order last night. And I haven't looked at it in depth, but I don't have any of the shit he ordered.
He ordered a lot of 13s. 13 of this, 13
Chris Hall's the 13 guy?
No.
That dude did?
Big, yeah.
He said it was for his team or unit or something.
Yeah.
The sling bag is sweet. It is. Ordered 3 black Velcro back 12 gauge cards with a Day of the Dead 23 girl liner October. Andrew, what color bag did you want?
Yeah, it's probably waiting on the bag.
It's probably waiting on the bag. Because there's no multicam black. What's in this one? These are the samples. That's why this is here.
It's in the box.
Look up Andrew Smith. See if you can find an order for him. A lot of times they don't come up on your guys' names. You got an order number on that, Andrew Smith? I'm a real boy. A lot of tunnels under cities are for steam and chilled water that run central plants. Yes, guys. And when we say steam, the steam's not actually running through the tunnel. The steam held pipes, it's a tunnel for steam pipes and stuff like that. Bow fang, bow fang.
I'm just waiting for my computer to work. You're going to have to use your cord.
I'm going to have to use the cord.
Yeah, I was not able to.
Man, crazy day today. Apple fucking MacBook Pro just decided it doesn't work anymore. And like legitimately doesn't work. Ours with Mac Care, and they're like, yeah, you're completely fucked. So ordering a $3,000 computer. It's on the way, be here tomorrow. Realize, oh, I have this other computer. We get that updated. That took a couple hours.
And it's a fucking
And
PC.
it's a Windows machine, which I don't mind. It's a good machine. And then we have, where's the other one?
It's sitting under that box.
And then we take this other MacBook Pro that's over here, and it takes 4 hours to update. So I'm doing email, like I'm old school. I use Outlook. I have Outlook installed on the computer, and I'm super fast with it. But I'm using the online version, which is fucking completely backwards from everything I'm used to. Rural 2C, what up? 2IC.
I don't know how I ever got.
Radio made easy. Yes. Haha. Both speakers work. But where I'm sitting, if you saw the live today, I'm like completely dark. I'm in the same place, same lighting, but the camera on that fucking Windows machine, it's shit.
My thing is not coming up.
I'm old school. I use pigeons. You fucking laugh about pigeons. Who's getting pigeons?
I'm getting pigeons.
We're actually getting pigeons, passenger pigeons. I'm going back and getting the extinct carrier pigeons. Only white pigeons? Why aren't you piping in feed from Studio Cam? Because I didn't. Because it's a bunch of cables and buttons I have to toggle. Ray Epps, proven fed. Is the MacBook plugged in? What do you mean is the MacBook plugged in? Is it plugged in when it wasn't working? Yeah, it was plugged in. It didn't work when it was plugged in. It didn't work when it wasn't plugged in.
I hope nobody's being a smart ass.
No, I don't think he is. I think he's legitimately probably couldn't have a solution. Highlander, what up? Are you wearing a dress right now? You know I'm fucking with you.
So I see Andrew Smith. I see an order from November 9th.
Okay, but what's his order for?
also add a flight on.
What else is on it? Is it shotgun cards?
Store sell.
Okay, well that's not his order. Let's see if he has any other orders.
I don't see it.
Hood pigeons. Hope y'all, Highlander, we're good, man. You need a streaming rig there for that is always ready. You're right, radio. When you moving here? When you coming? Best low profile chest rig for a few mags and some gear. Just a hillbilly rucking around the hills of South Dakota. Just like Josh said, man, AKM4 Micro. And the reason I say that is because it will carry 2 AK or M4 mags, so 4. And then this utility pocket will carry 4 more. So you could put 8 P mags in here. You could put bottles of water. You can put shears for, you know, pruning your roses. I actually do prune roses. You can put 3 bottles of water. You can put a couple cans of Monster Energy. You can put a box of shotgun shells. It's a good utility rig. You can use it out hiking. I use it on the 4-wheeler oftentimes. You can take one shoulder strap and run it as a crossbody, kind of a sling rig. And it's very stable. You can plug in our slim padded H harness with it and run it. You know, that'll allow you to run a hydration carrier, but you don't have to. You can run just the rig.
I found the order.
You found the order. What's the order for?
It's 3 5-round shotgun cards, multicam black, black thread, girl liner.
That's what the holdup is. It's that black thread, and we don't have multicam black. We could if we can transition you into one of these woodland ones, we could ship it out. We could get it out probably.
Hold on, what is this right here?
That's the sample. Okay, we can use that.
That's
Pull,
a pile of them.
pull. Look and see his order numbers on the shelf here. See if you got a box made. Is Kiwi on here? I didn't see Kiwi. Now on 4 a.m. Ruck is going to best time to do so. Use mine to dove hunt. Yeah, guys use them out bird hunting for sure. They're awesome. We do a badass 12 gauge micro for bird hunting. It'll hold up to 3-inch rounds. I can fit 5 10-round P mags in the micro rig utility pocket. You can, yeah, but it holds 4 perfectly, and it'll take a 2 mag rifle card on the back, so 2 back ones are indexed, and then your 2 fronts are the loose ones. Just finished my ruck. Thanks again for the suggestion yesterday. Awesome, right on. Not the welfare pigeons, those are robots. We were driving back, we picked up, we did 2 runs today. I can put 30 bales of straw, which every year I say I'm not buying straw. And we picked up 60 bales of straw today. And on the way back, we saw 5 pigeons on the side of the road.
You didn't pick them up?
Well, I called them. They didn't follow us, so those aren't the good ones. Those ones are broken. Belt Fed, what up? What color 2-to-1 sling? All of them. My buddy bought the 12 gauge micro when I showed him mine. He uses it for duck hunting. Yeah, they're badass. They're badass. Name that bird hunting rig again. 12 gauge micro rig. I'll show you one. Maybe. Yeah, there's one back there. And then also, guys, these AKM4 micros, we make a rig that looks just like it, that the pockets are just a little wider, and it's a 308 rig. And what it holds is 3 M4s, 3 M4s, or 2 308s. And they'll fit the tall plastic 308s. They'll fit all your PMAG 308s. Or your standard 20s. These lids are adjustable, so you can run them down low or up high. This is a shotgun micro rig right here. This rips down. This falls right into place. And when there's weight of the shells, it literally falls into place, almost automatic. We also make something like that for lever gun. This will hold your 38 357 lever gun, 30-30, all the way up to 45-70. You could also use this for, I don't know why you would, but you could use it for precision type stuff. You could use it for 30-06. You could use it for your deer rifle. Pull out an EBT card. Those pigeons will follow you home. Full battle loadout in one rig. It is. Finally made a decision on the carry piece. Sig X macro. Well, Matt Christopher, Congratulations on your decision. John, how do I join the membership? I got a new bank card, so the payment didn't go through. Brian, all you do is just hit join on YouTube here. We also have a Patreon. On YouTube here, you just hit join or membership. If you're on an Apple phone, it won't let you do it. You have to do it through the Safari browser or from a computer. 13 gauge micro rig. Chuck has upgraded us, guys. There you go. Use that link right there and get your 13. We're not talking about that bullshit 12 gauge. We're gonna upgrade you by one. Black two. Oh yeah, sling. Day of the Dead promo. Was gonna say I'll take whatever. Yeah. There's no black convertibles. That's why it hasn't. These are 2 points. Yep. Wait. Just send that email, man. By Brian, on Apple, you can't go through the YouTube app. You need to log into the browser. Browser. Corn Pop was a bad dude. Bang Bang. Hey, do you know what your order number is, Bang Bang? Rather than her trying to look up your name. There is no Bang Bang. Bang Bang. He's over there with Bao Fang. Bao Fang, Bao Fang.
Hey, I know I ordered this really specific, super special thing, but it's waited 2 days for it.
I sent you a pic of Jess's setup. She will use the clothes bag to feed the other bag. But your guitar amp goes to 11. Sent this to your boy. That's his bag. Oh, this is Rob's bag you got. Right on. Oh, that's nice.
Not my bag, baby.
That's my bag, baby. I have one of those too, sitting right over here. All them sexy tool bags laying around, probably. But yeah, man. So fucking just awesome bag. Awesome bag.
Do we have are you waiting for an order number?
215 297. On a scale of Alec Baldwin to Jerry Miculek, how would you rate firearm skills? Guitar amp goes black 2-1.
No preference.
Okay, we'll just pull them, put them over there. Chances are it's sitting over there in a fucking box already, but pull them and look. iPad blow up, back up. Damn, my iPad blow up, back up. Patreon member already copy, use the browser. Yeah, guys, we're doing a live tomorrow, Pulling the Thread podcast. We will record. Patreon members, the question answers already posted, so if you're a Patreon, jump on there, ask your questions. We will incorporate that into the video that we do tomorrow. Yes, still no Highlander camo. 6-inch flat pack holds 500 IV bags, tubing, and start kit. Tool pods will hold 1,000 bags and all supplies. Yeah, the mesh pockets hold them too. When's that pre-workout coming? I got like 20 boxes, 20 fucking cans of it, but not that one. That wildfire one.
I ordered it.
Yeah, we ordered it. I don't know. Don't you own the company? Fucking tell them to hurry up.
Well, if that's the case, why do I have to pay for it?
Big Uso. Hey, your name came up today. They said that they don't have your video application to Homestead Apprentice. How many breeding pairs of rabbits do you have? I've probably got 25 females, and I know I'm sitting on 5 males. I've got 3 up-and-comers and then 2 good ones. One's kind of, he's half retarded. I don't think he likes pussy, so we're gonna feed him to a dog. I have rabbits out on the dead grass right now in the tractor, and the wind blew the tractor over. So I actually caught 6 rabbits tonight. They did not want to be out in the wild. They did not like that idea of the snow. It's barely snowing. It's kind of wet out. And they came right to the flashlight, right as I was looking for them. They just all came. Like I was catching one and another one ran up to me. ARs all fell like dominoes into each other today. Yeah. 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 You know, that just means you don't have enough rifles. If the whole wall was covered, you would have no room to fall. The kits are put together by someone in the office in Ziploc bags. She just needs to move them all together. Right on. Right on. I thought, when are you getting the Sprinter van? Pierre. To do the mobile IV stuff.
Oh, good idea.
I want a Dangler in Highlander camo. That would be awesome. I only have 5 females and 2 males. Yeah, but you could 5 females and 2 males in 6 months. You could have hundreds of rabbits, bro. I'll apply tomorrow for home. Yeah, do it. Do it. Matt, can you fit a hard taco in the front pocket? Fupa Dangler will hold 2 large burritos. As we shut the fuck up. Woman, come here. What are you little deviants doing? It's like Beastmaster. Here, hold this for a minute. I'll do my notes.
Found the channel a few months ago. Really enjoy the content. Can't stand the interviews with Bear. He can't stop talking about how awesome he is. Well, then don't watch the ones with Bear. Somebody said they can't stand the Bear videos because he can't stop talking about how awesome he is.
I don't get that from Bear
I
at
don't
all.
get it. I don't get it either.
I don't know how you watch a video with Bear and that's your takeaway from that. Maybe. Bear is pretty, like I know Bear for real. Like not just on the internet. Like we've occupied the same space many, many times. I don't know what that is. Do you guys, what, you don't have comfrey growing in your kitchen? Ice Mike, what up? Yeah, Beastmaster. Hard tacos might fit. Found a channel a few months ago. Really enjoy the content. Le Petit Javin. What rabbits are you running? I've got Californias and New Zealand. Really, I don't know how you tell the difference other than the paint job. Mullen tea, right on. That's a good expectorant. Mullen. You can also use Mullen, I think, as a blood stopper. New Zealand's, yeah, you can't go wrong with New Zealand's. Vance, what's going on, man? That's because he's not as confident as I'm not as. That's why I don't know. I'm the best. Pierre, why a little garden, not a big garden? I have a big garden. Oh, La Petite. Is Jardin garden? Is that what Jardin is? Mullen tea. Where can I find some? Probably the internet. I know this is gonna come as a surprise to you. The honest answer is I don't know. The internet? Amanda probably knows. Caught the live today with Bear. Excellent. That's a super easy one to do. No matter what I have going on, no matter what mood I'm in, doing a live with Bear is always super easy. Me and Nicole, we work very well together. You throw in somebody else, you just never know, man. I've gotten on lives, like, I'm usually the one that's like, hey, Nicole, see if you can get this guy on. I really want to do a live with this person. And then we get on and there's just like no energy. It just like doesn't even fucking work. Oh, that is French for the little garden, right on. Mullen grows everywhere in the North Carolina mountains. I didn't like Bear at first either. kept watching. Man, I found Bear during the COVID stuff, like the beginning of COVID. And I liked that morning report he was doing. And I don't even know how it came across. And I watched one, and then YouTube just kept showing it to me. And then when the tornadoes happened right up in Kentucky, I'm like, holy shit, we're an hour from there. We're going to go up there. And that's when I met him. And we've done quite a few things together since then. Run a microgreens company, calling it the Tiny Garden. Oh, that's cool. So your microgreens, are you on soil or just water? Are you using trays or mats? Like, how are you doing that? You're obviously inside, right? Microgreens Company. That's a cool name. Yeah, it is. And what's the difference between microgreens and fodder? You just let it grow a little longer, right? Kind of new pre-workout. Wildfire. Wildfire. How should I make the video? Just state my name and why I want to come to Homestead Apprentice. Yeah, big so. Watch. I think there's a kind of a little framework of what to put in there on that website, homesteadapprentice.com. 10 by 20 trays, awesome. So cap full of bleach, cap full of hydrogen peroxide. I don't know shit about microgreens. I mean, I've done fodder. I for some reason watch a lot of videos on microgreens though. Heard ginseng is good for you. For sure it is, yeah. What happened to Haas? Why do people keep coming on here? Are you actually Haas? Is that why you're on here asking about Haas? I need a new flavor. What flavor are you drinking these days? What are we doing, Matt Christopher? Pre-workout or just like amino energy or amino or something? Lots of ginseng farms up here in North Wisconsin. John liked watching the microgreens grow in real time. Wildfire pre-workout will have you feeling like Jesus for hours. I got some shit by Chemix, right? Chemix. That's the dude that does a bunch of the pro bodybuilders chemical programs. He did Dana Lynn Bailey's program and Rags' program for Olympia. Chemix, if you take this shit, you're not taking this and just because you want to wake up. If you take this and you don't work out, you're going to feel like you're going to die. Like you have to, like when you take this, in order to not die, you have to work out. Gear whore type of prepper. That's me. That's my favorite. That's what I like. With zero skills beyond gardening, context and perspective, PJ and TJ offer really help me out. Yeah, they do, don't they? Because there's so much actionable shit in there. And they just, it kind of challenges you. It mind fucks you to just go do some stuff, right? And it doesn't have to be anything crazy because every piece will build upon itself. Aminos. The blood orange, Matt Christopher. I've been using the blood orange. The apple's really good. The watermelon's really good. Got a whole damn GNC? Yeah, except none of that shit's available at GNC. Got a box full of Rhino TQs yesterday, along with a free chocolate gift. Oh, is it right on? Right on. Yeah, we sell a lot of those. Dude, I drink coffee with 4 shots of espresso. Matt, I'm with you. I hear you. And then go to sleep. I'm in Duluth, Minnesota. Duluth Trading Company took over all the outdoor companies. Still have a fat pile of knives to sell. There's natural ginseng. I have a fat pile of knives. I have so many knives that I carry. I can't put them in these bins because they're too heavy. I have to put them in the shorter bins, and then they fit in the safes better in these bins. Is that Chemex V3? I don't know. Let me look. KJ Labs has a riddle in it. Yeah, they jam people up over that though. When you have a pre-workout that really works. Pre-workout, science-based tonics. I don't know if it's version 3. I don't know. I've got the non-stim also. Do you have a way to drain the gas station if shit hits the fan? Yeah, my friend owns it. It's his gas. We have I don't know how big his tanks are, but I have tanks here. I have tanks. I have tanks. I like to follow my cup of coffee with another cup. Yeah. Pops invited me to breakfast. I had just taken my pre-workout and had to decline. Sorry, man. I just took enough caffeine to smell colors. Yeah, you would think you're on crack. Are you on the cocaine? Had to give up coffee because I love to fill up a cup of coffee with 3 more pots. That's all I drank through the day. That's all I drank for a long time was just pots of coffee, and I'd pour them with like sweet creamers and shit over ice, and that's all I drank all day with pre-workout. I like the video of you getting the butter and cream maker at the antique store. I can't wait to see it in action. Yeah, I've got it, man. I've got it. Yeah, blood orange extend. That's what's in my cup right now. Comment on the gas station comment. If shit hits the fan, most will rush to gas stations to fill what they have. Odds are most gas stations would be empty. Maybe not that one. They might rush there, but they might not leave there. Taking 12 grams of caffeine in one day. Well, I saw you just took an 8-ball the other day. Suggestions for good recovery after workout product? Eat. The real answer is just real fucking food. You need carbs with your protein. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that. The carbs are going to let you absorb the protein. And it can just be like simple sugar carbs. How the 8-ball might have been cheaper than the 12 grams of caffeine. %, learned how to sew watching you for the past 6 years. Started a small business building small EDC gear. Just wanted to share the gratitude for all the free info. Rui B, man, what's the name of your company? Throw it out here. Let's check you out. You better be fucking awesome. Otherwise, stop telling motherfuckers that you learned from me. I really just want steak, but potatoes are good too. We eat ribeye, man. I cook ribeye at about 6:30 most mornings. I've been cooking ribeye. I cook ribeye at about 6:30 most nights also. SPAHRZ. Hey, somebody message me his Instagram page if you would. Just send me a link to it so it pops up when I'm off of here. 1913 singer that's been in the family for more. Oh, is that you? Did I comment on your set? Was that you? I commented. I said if you ever want to get rid of that machine, I'll buy it. Yeah, it's very nice, man. What's the significance of the giraffes? Where the fuck have you ever been where there's a giraffe? One of them, much less 7 of them. This is a full treadle machine right here. This cabinet open. Well, you know what it does. You've got one. Thoughts on the New York tunnels? I suspect that it's just old tunnels, man. Every city, even Nashville, has tons of tunnels underneath it. I've been in some of them. We just abandon things, and then people get in there and live in there. Could be holdover from speakeasy. I mean, it could be a number of things. Ribeye for breakfast? Yeah, for sure. No, okay, that was somebody else. Significance of the drafts. Man, I just collect weird stuff. We used to do a breakfast every morning called the breakfast video. And I would cook eggs on a hot plate in my old shop up the road. And we would just record and talk. And we would read the comments from the video from the day before. And a customer sent me a Gaboon viper skull. And I just thought it was neat. And then my wife bought me a beaver skull. And I thought that was really cool. And I thought, wow, I'd like to have a human skull. So I went on Amazon, and you could buy human skulls on Amazon and eBay. That has since changed. So I just started collecting weird things. And then somebody told me, hey, you're looking oddities. Look up oddities. That's what you're interested in, is oddities. And I didn't know that. So there's some oddity groups on Facebook that are pretty active. And I just kind of went wild for a little while and bought a lot of shit. And then guys started inviting me into other groups. And they're like, hey, I see you in these, and this is all kind of like vanilla kind of shit. I'm going to invite you into this other group. So then we started going to oddity shows and oddity stores, and just started collecting a lot of higher end stuff. And I saw a giraffe come available one day, that one over there, and I bought it. And they were going, it was a taxidermy dealer, and he drives around the United States with a giant trailer full of taxidermy. And I bought that giraffe through the internet, and then he was in Nashville for a show, so we drove in to pick up my giraffe. And when we walked in the building, you could see all the way across the building, and you could see the giraffe. So we went to the giraffe immediately. I wanted to see what I had bought. And there was a crowd of 100 people, all kinds of people taking pictures with the giraffe, and everybody was super fucking happy. So we just kind of stood there and talked to people, and then we loaded it up and brought it home. And I just thought it was cool. And then they got classified onto, they're not an endangered species, but they're a CITES. You need some paperwork with them. So the prices started to go up on them. So when I saw them come available, I started with just that neck there, the taller one. And then the same guy, I kind of became friends with this guy. I've bought a lot of things, and I send a lot of business to him. He had these two. He had that full body mount and this 2-year-old here. So I bought that with the intention of cutting a hole in the bottom floor and having his head up top. But he was too tall. We cut almost 10 inches off of that thing as it is, and it's still touching the insulation. So my original intention was to have him kind of to the side and have like a wire basket in his mouth full of hand grenades, but I couldn't because he was so tall, so it just kind of got put there. And then as they come available, you know, I just know what they go for. So when I see one for a good price, I snatch it up. I could take any of these and sell them and probably close to double my money. Oh, the ostrich. Yeah, I got an ostrich up there. I had a, I should have kept it. You can still get them though. I had a really pretty, what's that fucking big, pretty colored bird? Why am I not thinking of the name of it? I've had several of them. Peacocks. I had a huge peacock. There's a baby giraffe. I got some hippos upstairs. I have a lot of shit upstairs. There's a lion over here. Some old Easter bunnies from the mall. Worked in Africa Safari Company 6 months. Giraffes are assholes. Yes, they look up giraffe fight. Just type that in. If you have never seen this, just type in giraffe fight in YouTube. Fucking pretty gruesome. Man, Cape Buffalo's too big. They actually come up and they sell pretty inexpensively because people just don't buy them because they're so enormous. A cool panda, man. Yeah, so pandas are endangered. There's some guys that do replica animals and crypto animals, cryptids and stuff. You wouldn't know. Like, I would constantly tell people this is fake, this is fake, this is fake, because some asshole would, you know, the police would be in here looking for the panda. Yeah, they all have sucralose. They sure do. You know, I don't have a jackalope, man. If you want the best jackalope in the world, there's a chick called My Jackalope, and she's in Canada. And for about $400, which is expensive for a jackalope, but she'll build it exactly how you want it. Like, it can be all black with red eyes and different horns and shit. My Jackalope. She's on Instagram. Pan side to side more. I'm looking for woodland 308 split front. There's not one here. They're sitting over here in a tub. We cut them yesterday or the day before. Monkeys? Yeah, I got a few monkeys. I got friends that have live monkeys. That's like having a fucking child that never grows up. Never been in Frost River. They took out old man's pawn shop next door. He had to relocate old Stadium Lane's bowling alley. Friend owns an oddity shop. She has, where's she at, Rural? Do I pay somebody? No, I need a curator. I do. I need a curator. Start my trucks once a month. Make sure my battery tenders are going. 308 Woodland Micros there. 556 split fronts Woodland there. There are 308 split fronts here. Yeah, there are. 308 split fronts right there. Badger, Dayton, Ohio. Sad to see the Gander firearms store closed. John, I understand the old treadles are a hot commodity south of the border. So many made are gone for. So I've never heard that. I see them all the time. The only difference between a machine and a treadle machine is just the stand that it sits on, the motor stand. I see them all the time. People just take those treadles and make little end tables and shit. As far as these machines, I mean, I've got fucking dozens of these things, and I mean, we see these all the time. I could go pick up 100 of these almost any given day. Across the border, now I don't know where across the border, but like if you're talking like Tijuana and like Rosarito and stuff, they're running full factories like we run factories. I used to go down there to have my machine serviced, and I actually bought machines. Like Eagle Creek was down there. I mean, there was a ton of companies that set up shop down there, and they're running 206s. They were. I mean, now they're probably running, you know, like the big Jukies like we have. Pierre, see you, man. Tattooed. I miss those lives. Oh, yeah, the mornings. Yeah, a personal assistant or a butler. Yes. I need a midget with a step stool. A manservant. Or a really ugly woman. I would take like a really ugly woman that can fight really good. Hong Kong, Tijuana. Start a movie company. I buy a lot of stuff from a prop company. I've got a dude that owns a prop company in Atlanta. There's a ton of stuff in Atlanta. A Naster. Oh, you mean a North Star? Yeah, they're nice. Yeah, Atlanta's the new Hollywood, exactly. Has been for a long time. Transsexuals in Atlanta? Are there trannies in Atlanta? I'm not. I think you and I are going to different places, man. I mean, I'm sure there's trannies, but I've not been a place where I thought, man, I am surrounded by trannies. Yeah, Atlanta's where a lot of cool shit comes from. We love to go to Atlanta. We go there for the Scott's Market. That's a giant antique show venue. They do a lot of shit at Scott's. It's kind of a convention center. It's on both sides. There's two venues on both sides of the interstate. They're huge. And then like Chamblee, there's a ton of good antique stores there. Atlanta's where a lot of cool props, yeah. We stayed at a boutique hotel there, the Candler Hotel. Used to be the Coca-Cola building. Beautiful hotel. It's where those big marble lions and the big winged lions and stuff were. We shot some video there. In Maine, oh yeah, there's a ton of awesome shit further east you go. Caswell, what's up, man? Closed a 2,000 kids school for the illegals. I saw that too. I question whether they were closing it or not, right? I mean, did they really go like, okay, all 2,000 of you kids, fuck off, you're doing homeschool now, you're no longer welcome? Or was it already condemned? Yeah, I think it's crazy that they're putting illegals in there. Everything, I agree with you guys. But it's always like when you hear both sides of the story, the reality is kind of somewhere in the middle. You got 3 boxes of badass. Nice. Thank you for your orders. Gettysburg. Oh, yeah, I'll bet they're fucking awesome. Did I get blocked because I have a beef with TJ? No. I don't know what you're even talking about. A lot of good flea markets on outskirts of Atlanta. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff around there. We run through there for a week and still don't see it. Like we've gone to Atlanta with a high top van and had to make 2 trips back to pick the shit up that we bought. Any new products? Yeah, we've always got new shit. We can't build it, man. Do you see all these sewing machines? What's here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 machines. I don't even have 17 machines running every day. I own 52. I have 2 more buildings full of fucking sewing machines. I have 2 more buildings that equal almost the size of this building at the old property. I've still got that place. I don't have bodies. Like, we do not have fucking labor here. We ran an ad in a local Facebook group here saying, hey, we're hiring. 200 comments. 160 of them were talking shit. People who didn't want a job anyways. 4 people said, yes, I definitely am coming. They never showed up. And then we had a woman walk in on Friday, came in like, hey, are you hiring? I'm like, absolutely. She sat down, did an awesome job. I said, did you hear about us from the Facebook post in the local group? And she's like, no, I'm in there, but I didn't know you made a post. And she went and made a post that night and said, hey, seems awesome. I took the job. I'm coming in Monday. She's been here this week doing a great job. But we didn't get a single fucking hire out of that motherfucker. And every day, there's hundreds of people like, hey, who's hiring? I need a job. Hey, who will help me with my electric bill? Hey, who will help me feed my kids? I will, motherfucker. Come in here and we'll give you a fucking 40-hour job. More from Carhartt. Carhartt's kind of a weird place. Most people at Carhartt can't sew. People have this perception, right, that you work at these factories. But those factories will run a line. They're running one thing, right? They're running Carhartt jackets, or they're running bibs or overalls. And a lot of the Carhartt here was taking work from Mexico and then repairing it, right? So it would be fucked up, and they would rip out and resew here. But what you have is you have a production line. So it goes from one station to the next to the next. So a lady will sit here, not on these machines. They're on a programmed automated machine, and they'll run 1,000 pieces a day, right? But they can't sew. They literally just line it up and push a button. The machine does everything. We don't manufacture in a large capacity like that, so we can't run an automated line like that. All of my people here, they actually have skill here. I also have people working here that have worked here for 5 years that are making more than their mothers and their sisters who work at Carhartt for 20 years. And my 5-year employees are making more than Carhartt 20-year employees. Pacific tool and gauge lead time is like 9 fucking months for the Pro Tools. Yep. Hope SOE never gets bought out by some investment group. You should actually hope for that. You should wish for that, because I would start another company somewhere doing something else. You guys remember Eagle? Blackhawk? Blackhawk was bought by ATK, and then John Carver sold Eagle to him, right? He had a no-compete. So his son started a company, maybe you've heard of it, it's called First Spear. And then after a amount of time, John started a company called 46 Atlas, and he makes like tactical tool stuff. They sold it, I don't know if they still do, they had it in Lowe's for a while. But I called John, I'm like, hey, can you do any contract sewing? He's like, man, we can't get enough people to sew our stuff. Like he's like, I still have the same problem you have. We can't get people to come to work. Advanced Techna Systems. Do you guys have a freeze? We do have a freeze dryer, yeah. Be a nice thing to have to save all your herbs. Yep, we have a freeze dryer. And if anybody wants a freeze dryer, Harvest Right is the only game in town. Yes, I know. There's some other brands. You've never seen one. You don't know anybody that has one. They cost more money. Harvest Right. If you want a Harvest Right, if you go to my website or you see any of my emails or texts, there's usually a Harvest Right link. And when you click that, if you buy one, it gives us a little bit of the money. Harvest Right says thank you for advertising for them. And this is our Harvest Right. This is our the Pro pump. That's the oilless pump right there. Atlas 46. Atlas 46 is on a big back load. They make a good pouch. My buddy can't get one. Been a long time since I've been to the Hammond. Craving a ribeye. Curious, would you say there is more money in government contracts or private? I do everything direct to consumer. We don't do any contract shit. We used to all the time. They would sole source us, right? Which meant when the unit would write the contract, it had SOE in the part number. So no matter which prime vendor it went through, the point of origin for the gear was my company. I don't have the capacity to do it. I sell everything I make direct to consumer. I don't even have a dealer program. Daycares, yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here in just a minute. Comments, statements, and gear that you want to see before we get off of here. Any of you guys use Amazon? If you would please, on any of my video links and descriptions or any of my emails or on my website, you'll see a link for Amazon. If you click that, it takes you to Amazon. Doesn't matter what product it takes you to. It downloads a cookie. And then anything you buy in the next 24 hours on Amazon, it gives us a percentage of it. It's your way of saying thank you for the time that we spend talking to you guys every night. And it just takes a little bit of money away from Amazon, and it gives it to somebody that you interact with, right? Somebody that you appreciate. And that helps us out. It accumulates, gives us, a couple percentages out of your order. EMP Shield, if you use code SOE, it'll give you $50 off your order. That's a pretty good chunk, $50, right? Harvest Right, if you use that affiliate link through any of our content to Harvest Right, gives us a percentage of your sale from Harvest Right. I saw somebody did use that the other night. Thank you, whoever that was. Done mill contracts, wants nothing to do with them. Yeah, they really can fuck you on that, right? Like they went to Danner and they wanted those Acadia boots for the Marine Corps. And then they gave them a second contract at the same time and they couldn't fulfill it. Well, by not fulfilling it, they're able to take the exact same product of Danner and have other companies make it. And that's how Bates made it and Belleville made them. And that's what always happens. And you'll have these government inspectors that come out, right? So you've got this grumpy old woman who is just a fucking grumpy ass person, and she'll come out and she can jam your whole fucking lineup. It's a fucking nightmare. We don't do any requests for bids. Like, we don't even reply to them when people are like, hey, will you bid this contract? Fuck off. No, we won't. We won't bid it. Will you sign this NDA? Yeah, and never. Yep, I'll never. Cayenne pepper in water, good for post-nasal drip. Right on. Love the new shirt. Hey, thanks, Matt. This is the new shirt. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Do you know what that's from? It's from a lot of shit. But, angry American. Angry American. Nothing to do with government will ever really grow a smaller business now, man. They will figure out a lot of ways. They'll hold that shit over you too. You might think everything's all good in the hood, and then 6 years later, they'll indict you over some bullshit. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with them. One of the biggest challenges we have in getting employees to come work is housing availability for people to relocate. Camden's horrible, Scott. Camden's fucking terrible. New York Post dropped a video of the tunnels. Everybody was talking about crazy shit. Yeah, but they're not like new build tunnels, right? They're old, there's tunnels under every city. Yeah, early is on time, right? On time, on target every time. Yeah. If you're on time, you're late. We start work at 8. Almost every one of the fucking people that work here are here long before that. 30 minutes earlier. We end at 5. You know, the last people here are also the first to leave. The people that are here at 5 are also the ones that leave every day at 5. The people here at 7:30, the people here at 7, those are the ones that leave at 6:30. They also make a lot more fucking money than all of the other people. Not because of the hours, because their pay rate is fucking higher. We don't have like a fucking top level employee that is here and last here and first to leave. They just go hand in hand. Those are not your higher caliber people. How you do one thing is how you do everything. From the church to the bathhouse. So are we talking like, is it homeless people living down there? Is it migrants? What is it? There were like 50 children's mattresses in there too. Something about when they divorce, the kids go with the father. Interesting. The Jewish crowd flooded my local ranges for at least a month. Well, I mean, it does look like they're being targeted. I mean, it does look, you know, if I was Jewish, I would have some concerns. All right, guys, I'm about to jump off. Everybody have a good evening. We've put a ton of content up already this week. You can see it on YouTube, Instagram, Pulling the Thread, TikTok. I am on Facebook also. That's how I typically communicate. Yeah. You would think that most people would use the gym if they worked here. All right, guys, I'm out. Everybody have a great night.